me ask you this because I'm really interested in your take.
Yes.
There are a lot of guys who are coming in, and then there's usually the expatriates bubble. That's what I call them. Kileleshwa, Kilimani, the Lavington, Westlands. Do you think expatriates are being extorted? Let's just be honest.
No, yes, they are. Yes,
Why?
they are. Unfortunately, it will be it's also vice versa.
Yeah.
If a Kenyan will go to maybe an African country I wouldn't mention,
Yeah.
and you want to settle in,
Yeah.
I think that will. My experience, it has happened before.
Yeah.
So I think it works in both ways.
So what would you advise probably then an expatriate? What guys? So today I'm having a really nice. We'll have a really nice conversation with a real estate agent, actually a colleague of mine. I'll let her introduce herself. So you're gonna be talking about houses for the expats, either rental, long-term, Airbnbs, the whole of it, guys. So karibu. And a very short, what's your name, what you do, and a very short background.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is SHARON OBEL.
Yes.
I'm a consultant realtor. I help people find homes.
Yes.
Yes, comfortable homes.
In Nairobi, right?
In Nairobi. Not all the counties, but basically in Nairobi.
More often.
If you want Mombasa, it's okay. But now we are settling in Nairobi.
Wow, okay.
The city, the heart of Kenya.
All right.
Yes.
Eish. So let me ask you, what's your background? I know you've worked in a couple of, even outside the country, to be honest, right? Where have you worked before?
Okay, I have worked in Dubai, in a real estate company. It's called High Sandy.
Oh, right.
Yes, it's a mixture of Chinese and Arabs.
Yes.
And Africans, Nigerians, Ghanaians, Ugandans,
Yes.
So we will do rentals, mostly we'll do residential.
All right.
Properties.
In Nairobi or in Dubai?
In Dubai.
That's what you used to do,
That's
right?
what you used to do. That's where I got training from.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, so I'm grateful.
Okay.
Yes.
The reason we're having this conversation is because we deal with a lot of expatriates, right?
Yes.
Do you think the needs for expatriates vis-a-vis Kenyan clients are different? If I may ask.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do? Because I personally think the way Kenyans look for houses is very different. Probably the amenities and stuff.
Yes.
With the way probably expatriates look for houses, probably maybe American, because that's what we've been dealing with lately.
Yes, yes.
Do you think there would be any very significant details?
Not really. Not really. Maybe one or two.
Yes.
But amenities are usually the same. Amenities are usually the same.
Yeah.
The houses are usually the same. It's 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom.
Yeah.
Yes. It depends with what you want.
Yes. I usually have this slogan. In Kenya, it's the money that you have. That's the biggest. Even
in Dubai, it's your budget that will get you the house you want.
What's usually the rental process in Kenya, apart from Airbnbs? Because if you are looking for Airbnbs, that's okay. You can contact us anyway.
Yes.
But what's the process for short-term or long-term
clients?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The process is, I'd advise you get a recommendation.
Yeah.
Or a referral.
Yes.
Because you can't just fly into a country and begin to look for a property.
Yes.
So you can work with a company, a well-established company.
No.
You can hire an agent to help you find a property or a relative. Just don't do it by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even online, you can find
yeah. Those are dogs right there. All right. Those are dogs rather.
Okay, yes. Even online, you can find a decent company online and you can work with.
And you can work with them. What are the key things that they should be looking for someone who is there? Because I personally advise someone, if you're going to be getting a long-term or a mid-term rental, you'd rather come here and get an Airbnb.
Yes.
And then look for either long-term or mid-term. Would that also be the same for you?
Yeah, that would be the same. That okay, clients have different tastes. That those want to sit in a 5-star hotel and then look for a property later. But there are those ones to sit in an Airbnb and look for a property later.
Yeah.
So I'd prefer an Airbnb. I mean, settling into a country, into a new country, you have to really budget yourself very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you settle in an Airbnb, it will be easier for you to maneuver around.
Yeah.
You get to have your own space, your own freedom.
Yes.
I get to talk to neighbors.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting, because we've had a lot of cases, especially for guys who are coming in, and what they see and what the feel of the place is a bit different from what that looks like. Because for me, I'd rather have someone come here and then I'll look with them. So that actually leads me to the other thing. What's the actual process of an expatriate from when they are here to actually when they are leaving the house? What's the process? What does that process look like?
Okay. The process is not different.
All right.
It's the same. You come, we begin to view the houses.
Yes.
Of course, we have your budget there.
Yes.
So, and then you definitely pick a property.
Yes.
Then you meet the owners or the agent or the company.
Yes.
Then you sign the lease agreement.
Yes.
It's not different from abroad.
So would you say, like sometimes you find in Kenya, you are asked probably for a month's rent or 2 months deposit?
Yes.
Or 3 months deposit. So is there different? Is it standard? What is it exactly?
It depends. There are property owners who just ask for first month rent. Others ask for 3 month rent. 2 month rent.
Yeah.
Yes. It depends with what makes you comfortable.
What if it do? So is it dependent on the owner or the one who's renting the house?
I mean, owners are different.
Yeah,
there are those who can negotiate.
Yes.
Depending on how you get your income.
Yeah.
The people who don't get their monthly salary, it's not the monthly the way we know.
Yeah.
There are people who get salary after maybe 2 months.
Yes.
So it's a negotiating process.
Yes.
So it's a 50-50.
It's a 50-50.
Yes.
Let me ask you this, because I'm really interested in your take.
Yes.
There are a lot of guys who are coming in, and then there's usually the expatriates bubble. That's what I call them. Kileleshwa, Kilimani, the Lavington, Westlands. Do you think expatriates are being extorted? Let's just be honest.
Oh, yes, they are. Yes,
why?
They are. Unfortunately, it will be it's also vice versa.
Yeah.
If a Kenyan will go to maybe an African country I wouldn't mention, and you want to settle in,
I
think that will. My experience, it has happened before. So I think it works in both ways.
So what would you advise probably then an expatriate? What would be, we are not saying Kilimani and Kileleshwa, you should not definitely go there. But what should they do differently so they're not overcharged?
Okay, get to do your due diligence. I mean, like I said before, you need to work with there's a name I'm looking for. Inaitwangwa walk na mwenyeji. What does a mwenyeji mean?
With a local.
Yes. Oh, that's
right.
Yes, so you need to get a local. Yes. And then begin to work with them. Of course, a genuine local, not just anyone. You can't just get anyone and begin to tell them, I'm looking for a house.
Yes.
So advice, you work with someone who understands exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Because you cannot bring someone from the market.
Yeah.
And just begin to look for properties. So get someone who's conversant with the property, the rental, the taxes, the stalls, everything that you need. Yeah, someone convenient and reliable.
Convenient and reliable.
And genuine.
Yes. Let me ask you, for a $2,000 house, that will be probably 250,000.
Yes.
What would I be looking at in terms of Kenya? You can do 2,000 and then probably 1,500 and then 1,000. Thereabout. What would you be looking at if you fall in those budget categories?
Okay. Yeah. That one, if you want a townhouse.
Yes.
Yeah, townhouse, a masonette.
Yes.
Some say masonette.
What do you call it by there? What's a real
masonette for me?
Yeah, me I call it anything. It just depends on the day. Masonette, masonette.
Yes. Or you can get a property, depends with your budget and how luxurious you can be or luxurious you want to be and what makes you comfortable. So with that amount, I'll advise, if you're looking for a home, a
Yes.
family home.
Okay.
You can get a 4-bedroom in Karen, Runda,
Yes.
Kiambu.
Yes.
Yeah.
For 250,000,
Yes,
which is around $1,800.
Yes.
You can get a whole townhouse with your own
Background.
Mhm.
Backyard.
Yes.
Yeah. Good parking space.
Yes.
Yes. But for sometimes you find expatriates living. It's unfortunate that some are being advised to live in apartments
Yeah.
that are furnished. That's okay, but you can't spend like 1 year in such an apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of having a place like this, like the background area, which is literally in Karen, one of the most affluent places.
Yes.
You've got your own gate, your own parking, your own garden. And for a similar amount, someone will charge you for the kileleshas of this. Anyway, in kilelesha, if you're going to have at least 150,000 to 200,000, what can you get yourself in kilelesha, Kilimani? Some of
A
these
5-bedroom apartment with a DSQ and
in kilelesha.
in Kilelesha, yes.
Oh, really?
With the DSQ.
Oh,
That's
really?
rental.
Oh, that's renting.
That's renting.
For those who don't know, renting means it's unfurnished, right?
Yes.
Would I say unfurnished is renting as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of, right?
Yeah, but you'll spend more.
You'll spend more when
you rent a house that is fully furnished.
You're gonna pay that $2,000. You're going to pay and above, yeah. So, would you advise someone that they'd rather come and rent and then just furnish the house?
Yes, first of all, come settle in for a month. Take an affordable apartment, a unit, or a hotel, and then begin to look for rental property.
Then begin looking for a rental property.
After a month at least.
Yeah. Let's talk about living in Kenya. There are a lot of facets. Yeah, I showed you that video of this couple who spends at least $400 or $52,000 in groceries.
Wow.
Living, if you are to live in, why would someone spend $400 on groceries? Do you think it's too much, or is it too little? Let me just start there first.
I find it too much.
Yeah.
I find it too much. I'm like, wow, which Kenya am I and which Kenya are you at?
Yeah.
You know? But I mean, there are local markets.
Yeah.
Advice you go to the local markets.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go to the local market. Get a local to go take you to the local markets, right? Yes.
You buy almost the same thing, actually the same thing.
Yes.
Only the price.
Okay. Something that is actually very passionate to me. Pets, dogs, cats. How hard is it to find places where you can have those two things? And what's the process? Do most landlords here, guys who have houses, do they allow people to come with pets?
Some allow, some don't.
Oh, really?
Yes. I think when you have your own gated home.
Yes.
I mean, like your own townhouse with your own compound.
Yes.
Free.
Yes.
As long as the pet is not vicious.
Yes.
Keep them locked. Yeah. But apartments, it's very challenging.
Of course.
Very challenging.
Yeah, it's very hard to keep a dog in an apartment,
very
right?
Hard, yes.
Let me ask you, Ina, something else someone asked, how flexible, when you're coming in and you're looking for a house, are usually the landlords flexible in terms of modifying or customizing the house to your particular needs?
It's a 50-50 deal. Yeah, because if you come and you want to rent a house that has no chimney and you're requesting for a chimney,
yeah, it's not
like building, like demolishing the house and starting all over again just because of you.
Yes.
And that's why we recommend, if you want such, you can do off-plan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just buy the house.
Buy the house,
yes.
And when they start the building process, you're there.
Yeah.
So that you say, I want this and that and that.
Yeah.
Yes.
By the way, what do you think about the Kenyan market? Probably, maybe, I don't want to compare you to Dubai, but the Nairobi market, real estate market is popping, right?
Very well. We're doing very well. In Africa, in East Africa, we are doing very well.
In East Africa, right?
In East Africa, we're doing very well. So we're coming up so well. Be it that we are a tourist nation.
Yes.
Yes. So that's attracting most of.
The dog is distracting you, really.
Yes,
do you think Kenyan Nairobi real estate properties is overrated? Just be honest, yeah.
Somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow.
Why do you think the somehow is?
If I would compare ours in Cape Town, I mean, there are properties you'll get in Cape Town that are really, really good.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Yes. But Kenya, we are coming.
We are coming up.
Yeah.
I usually tend to think the reason Cape Town is as developed as probably some Europe country as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you're coming to Kenya, to Africa, you want. I feel like Nairobi is a perfect mix of urban and traditional Africa.
Yes.
Like it meets those two things, and you feel like you're in Africa, but it's a bit more modern, right?
Yes.
So for that fact, I don't. The one thing I know Kenya is overrated is because when these expats are coming in, the prices are going up.
Yes.
Because they're being given amenities and all of these apartments like look nice, but in actual sense they're actually overrated.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that I really actually tell most viewers: just do your due diligence, get us to help you look for your property.
Yes.
So you get a proper deal, like you are a Kenyan, probably what like a fellow Kenyan would get. That's what you should get for your money. If you're gonna get something for 250,000, it better be a standalone house with its own gate and all these amenities as well. But that also takes me to amenities. Yeah. In terms of amenities, what would you be? What are you looking at? You are getting houses, is it pools, gyms? What is it exactly you're looking at?
It depends with what you want.
Yes.
I mean, pools. There are families that are not really into pools because of hygiene. You know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hygiene.
Oh,
if you're living maybe 20 in a gated community and it's only one pool.
Yeah.
Wow. The cost of maintenance also for most homeowners is crazy.
Yeah.
So gym is okay.
Yeah.
I mean, kids playing area, that's okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Cafes, that's okay. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a house which is going for 250,000 or $1,800, do you think it's something that expatriates are looking for? Safety concerns. Yes. How is that from a Kenyan perspective, and also from someone who is Kenyan but you've sold other properties in Dubai, right? What do you think the security concern in Nairobi is?
Wow. Security, we're not very bad, but we are really trying our best. But Dubai is one of the most safest countries you can ever be.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are.
Yeah.
But Kenya, we are coming up. It depends on the areas you're living.
True.
Yes.
True.
Yeah. Depends on the locations. I mean, there are locations even Kenyans know. If I mention, you're going to get a house there. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes. But
generally, do you think it's generally safe? Because personally, I think in terms of security, Nairobi is one of the. I'm not saying it's the most secure places, but even from where some of these expats are coming from, Nairobi is much more safer.
Very.
I usually think Nairobi is more. It's more safer than. I have a sister in the States, and I definitely can say without a shadow of doubt, she says here it's much safer.
Wow.
Because I've been where I stay, I've never had a gunshot.
Yes.
You can hear
random.
What you actually get is petty crime.
Yes.
Maybe you're walking somewhere, you're driving a car, your window is and in only some parts of Nairobi, right?
Yes.
For most places, I think Nairobi is actually really safe.
Safe, yes.
Except for petty crimes. I would say that. Would you say that as well?
Yes, Nairobi is safe.
Do you think actually in the expatriate places where expats are staying, do you think that there's even a security issue?
It's very extremely safe.
Yes. And there's usually a guard in almost every like the place that you actually can't enter without going through the guard.
Yes. You have to say exactly where you're going.
Yeah.
They have to confirm.
They have to confirm.
They have to ask you, were you expecting person 1, 2, 3? So
safety is not.
It's not an issue.
It's a non-issue, right? Okay, so there's also additional security, right?
Yes. Private farms.
Yes.
We have a lot of private farms security.
Yeah.
So security is not an issue.
Security,
That's a
especially in the
bonus.
upcoming whatever, yeah?
Yeah. High-end areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Security is not an issue.
Yes.
So Sharon, tell me this as you wrap up as well, yeah?
Yes.
You have a lot of expatriates who are wanting to come here. What is your take? What is your last take to them? Do they come? Are they welcome? What just as we wrap up as well?
They are always welcome in Kenya. I mean, we're looking forward to host as many as we can. Kenya is an hospitable country.
Yeah.
Kenyans are very friendly.
Yes.
I think we love people too much.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a gift.
Right.
We love hosting.
Yes.
We love having good times. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and we're developing very well.
I really.
Just take it away anytime.
Anisumbua mimi boss tukiacha. Tuipatie tu iko na time na nini inachoka.
Anatusikiza kweli ama ni Mungu? Kenya is developing very well. In terms of we are hosting a lot of international companies and organizations. Google is here. CDC Africa are here. Yes, and many other good companies.
Yeah.
Corporates.
Yes. So they can get in terms of accommodation. I don't think that's a really issue. The biggest issue probably say is just budget.
Yes, yes.
If you have a budget of from $1,000 to $2,000 thereabout, I think you'd be really comfortable in Kenya.
Yes.
You'll get the most of the best amenities possibly you can get anywhere in the world, arguably for me. So karibu, come you guys, come look for us. I'll put all the links on the description. Just look for us and we'll help you find a home in Kenya. Yes. Any last parting shots?
Welcome to Kenya.
All right, cheers guys, see you next time. Hey.